Everybody's doing well. I am fabulous. Happy Thursday. So my question is, and I ask this question whenever a big election comes up, even the local elections. I'm gonna ask this periodically, and that is why, especially in this election, though, why is there nobody asking these candidates, Harris and Trump, about child support reform and family court reform, or even parenting, shared parenting reform? These are topics that we see over and over and over again. People are concerned about this more than they really are concerned about inflation, about what's the border, um, things like that. And the people keep saying, what are you doing about family court? I can't see my children. I've been locked up without my due process. And nobody in DC or the states are doing anything to combat what everybody's saying. So here we are up against, against another election, and I haven't seen anybody talking about this. So I found out, I read something that said that Vice President Harris's father, who's in Jamaica, said that the California family courts alienated him from his daughters. And he never, he didn't get to see them. They didn't help, but he actually mentioned that. And I put a post up on my Facebook page just to see, would this change if that she's been in family court, her father's been, alienated. And I got a couple of responses, but nobody said that they would change their vote or if it changed their mind one way or the other. And we know that Trump he's been on child support, I think, for his child Tiffany. And it was a big thing whether he had to still pay while she was an adult. And that was a few years ago. I think he was still in office. So we have two people running for office that clearly have some type of tie or some type of dealings with the family court child support systems in some way. And we can't say they're not familiar. So that's my big question, is why are we not holding the people that want our vote? Why are we not asking them for the issues ask them to fix the issues that are so near and dear to us? Now, I will say, when President Obama was in office, he was the only one, and this is from when I started advocating, that I saw make some type of changes to the system. One, he made it where if somebody's incarcerated for 180 days or more, the child support office is supposed to reach out to that parent and they're supposed to reduce that child support order. So that way they don't come home to a bunch of debt that has been going on for 20 years. They come out and they got $20,000, $30,000 worth of debt. So President Obama put that in. He also put in where he wanted to make it mandatory that if there's a new child support order in place, there has to be a parenting plan that comes with it. Well, he wanted that mandated, and the GOP blocked it. So now, I don't know if you guys are aware, in every jurisdiction, they have on their books that they have to, that there's they can incorporate with child support orders a shared parenting plan or some type of plan. So if they don't do that in your state, in your jurisdiction, contact the legislators and ask them why. Why not? It's been there since 2016. Why do we not have a shared parenting plan with every new child support bill? That should be mandatory. Now, I know they'll say for the Title 4D, because the two are separate, then that's why, but still, they can make something happen. The third thing that happened when President Obama was in office was the DOJ went to Ferguson, Missouri, after Mike Brown was killed, and they did an investigation on how they were stopping people for traffic tickets, fining, basically violating black people's rights down there. And so Loretta Lynch and her DOJ, they went in and they investigated and they put a report out that basically outlined what your rights are, what they can do, what they can't do, and child support is included on that DOJ letter. So what happened when Trump came into office, Jeff Sessions was the Attorney General, and he rescinded that letter. That was in 2018. Well, under President Biden, they have reissued that DOJ letter, and it just outlines, so there's a lot of case law in there to do with, debtor prisons, whether you can be locked up, and just a whole bunch of stuff. So you can go to my website and see it, thechildsupporthustle.com. I have both the rescinded letter and the new letter. So I just, this is the time when we can put people in place that can make changes. I don't know why we keep electing people, even in the state, local, federal, that don't do anything with this family court system. I saw today a man in Michigan was arrested for $30,000, and I went and looked at the case, and it doesn't even look like they did a proof of service. They sent it, but it doesn't look like they got a return. Now, if you have a default judgment case and you were unaware that they were filing child support against you, and you just automatically got garnishment, you was garnished or whatever at your job, you can go and file to have that case terminated. They cannot proceed with the court, with a court, you know what I'm saying, without you knowing. So if they did not serve you the summons to come to court, then they shouldn't have held court and ordered anything against you. And that's what it looks like they did to this man in Michigan. I hate Michigan. Michigan, friend of the court, they ain't lying. They are friends, best friends, buddies, all that shit with the friend of the court down there in Michigan. They are terrible. So this is another Michigan case, but this is all across the country. They have to, even if it's a civil suit, any kind of suit, lawsuit against you, they have to serve you the document. They have to let you know that you're being sued, and that goes with child support too. So that is it. I'm gonna hit this road, and I wanted to come on here before I hope this is on. I'll be in this car, and sometimes I don't be loud enough and I can't read the comments. But y'all, thank you so much for your support. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I'm almost at 5,000, so please help me get there. Share and all that good stuff. And I hope y'all have a wonderful day. Be kind to each other. It's cold out here.